So you're saying like how in Scotland you learn those like traditional Scottish instruments and things like that. Just home have a big influence on what you write?
I suspect it does. Like I think a lot of people sort of use the fact that I'm Scottish and I play traditional music, and they sort of go, it's traditional Scottish music sort of thing, but it's not really. But then I think I'm definitely sure that it's probably had an effect on the influence. I write at home, like literally in home. I find it the most easiest place to write. The landscape is really beautiful. I've never really written too much about the landscape. I've got one song called Humming Home, which is sort of about coming home and feeling comfortable, and yeah, that's nice, and sort of that I've got a lovely family, so I feel very comfortable at home. And then the Highlands are beautiful, and then also as much as it doesn't come through in my writing, the Burns poetry that we were brought up with is also probably, I do like his poetry as much as it, yeah, so.
Will you play that song for us?
Coming Home. It's another pretty long one. Are you willing?
Yeah. Fire away.
I'll have to tune up again, so you're gonna. When we were in LA, I sang this song in the middle of a car park, but a fast version, and we found this like crippled fork. Poor thing was just in the middle of this car park and just strummed with the fork. Created this nice sound. Home is calling me. I hear it in the engines humming. Upon my tracks a storm is coming, but I'm not running. I'll be safely in their arms when it comes knocking. And home's calling me, asking me to lay my head, dismiss my thoughts and let them tread the softest ground. I am keen to watch them running for the hills, and I may join them. Dismiss my duties, me and my daring music. At the horizon we stand, with hope in our hands, casting our shadow, and every man we are free. We are free. I do not want a war, but if you've come to claim my land, I cannot swear I'll be so kind to give in. I have dug my heart and soul into this soil, but you wearing me down. Need to find a place to fall. How can I rebuild these walls? With every shell I am asking you to let me be myself. For if I joined you, took up your duties, your duties, obsessed to where I left my youth still plays on. Oh, oh, is calling me. Oh, is calling me.
Before that, you very casually dropped in about LA.
Oh yes, yes.
Tell us a bit about that. So why were you out there? What were you doing?
I just hanging out with it. Oh yeah, I did. I just mentioned that, didn't I? I just brought it up. Yeah, that time. Went to do this like an industry festival called Muse Expo, and singing for. It was sort of filled with seminars, like talking about like the business side of it, how to like make fans and to create communities and stuff. So it was really inspiring in that sense, because they were looking at it from a very a lot of the seminars were looking at it from a very alternative point of view, because sometimes the business part is sort of a scarier part. You sometimes feel like you don't want to be as much part of it, but they had so many cool, innovative ideas. So that was interesting, and I played on the rooftop of a hotel with this swimming pool, and you could see all of LA, and the sun was setting. It was really beautiful. It was like really beautiful, and LA itself was a really strange place, like really strange, but I think I would like to go back there. I think about it, and I think, there's such it's so extreme. You've got very rich people literally beside, like, really, have you ever been?
No.
It's like beside little hobos, and there was I know, not little hobos, quite a lot of pretty scary hobos actually.
So
yeah, but you can even ask yourself, like, whether you'd like to be what community you'd like to be part of. And I think sometimes I'd be happier to sit with the tramps sometimes, because like there was such a sort of, it was scary, this sort of pressure. You can see it in the woman's eyes sometimes, and there was a great sign that one of the tramps had. I thought they all have a good sense of humour by the looks of it, because like his sign was like, I bet you $2 you read this sign, and I was like, damn it. So yeah, it was really cool. Yeah.
You've been in other pretty cool places with music and stuff. You talked about Holland earlier.
Yeah, Holland, really lovely place to play. There's some really good like venues there, and they look after you. I went to Jordan just after I'd left school, for like a sort of Scottish week, and I was the sort of contemporary edge to that, because there were lots of traditional musicians went out, and that was an incredible experience. We really got like dipped into the whole culture. We got to eat all the Jordanian food. That's amazing. And speaking of food, the other great trip that I did was to Texas for the South by Southwest, and the food that I encountered there was like.
How was South by Southwest? Because I kind of think of Great Escape as like British alternative.
I've heard that,
like, yeah.
And I think I have that same feeling. I was saying to Robert that it was it's like your first day of school when you come to things like this, because everyone's walking about and they're all like in the uniform. You can tell, and we're all here, and we're all we're here to make friends and stuff like that, and learn stuff and entertain, and it's just like being back in school, and we're all here on our first day, and it was just like that at South by Southwest. Just to begin with, it was just like so many bands, just like, this is overwhelming, and you slowly get into it, and everything is very quirky and crazy and mobbed, and it will be, I suppose the comparison can come when I've done a gig here and see what it's like here compared, but I mean, this is lovely.
Is there anyone else you're hoping to see whilst you're down here?
Yeah, it's here to
down here.
What about entertaining you?
There's this really good band called Dry the River. They're up there top just now, and then the Staves are playing. The band Brother are playing tomorrow night. I made friends with them in Holland.
Oh really?
And,
you're
I quite like them.
very different to them. It's like.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. I think so. But I mean, they're really nice to me.
That's nice, yeah.
So I get on with them, and lovely boys. So maybe see them. I wrote down, there are so many people that I wanted to see, and I'm now forgetting. Admiral Fallow are a bunch of Scottish musicians who I'm very good friends with in Glasgow, and it's going to be just a sort of solo set from them. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
Admiral Fallow, definitely worth checking out.
Okay.
Louis, who's the main singer, has created with the help of a lot of people, but he has like an open mic night in Glasgow, which has just become like the hub of Glasgow for musicians, and we always go on a Sunday night and just have a lot of fun, and yeah, they're really wonderful musicians, so